I think our marriage has gone through within the 18, 19 months we've been married, probably much more than many marriages that have been for 30, 40 years.
Their love story continues. We first introduced you to Norman and Alicia Harris back when the pandemic began in 2020. They found love despite COVID keeping people apart, and they got married on Valentine's Day in 2021. Spectrum Bay News 9's Erin Murray checked back in with them, and as it turns out, their love is helping them get through a life-threatening diagnosis.
Norman and Alicia Harris, no sunshine. But this new family also knows cloudy days.
I love to sing.
Before the storm clouds rolled through them, life matched the kissing poem. First comes love, then comes marriage. 3 months later, news of the baby soon to come in that baby carriage.
1, 2, 1 line, 2 lines. Pregnant.
I knew it. I knew it.
I said it too.
You know you're gonna get feet?
But it's what they didn't know that would change everything.
She pretty much helped save my life, didn't you?
At the 4-month checkup, after finding out she was pregnant, they found a lump. Alicia had breast cancer, and a high-risk type, too.
We say sickness and in health, but we don't always know that, especially that would be this soon within the first year of marriage, that it would be put to test.
This has been a journey, to say the least.
Alicia decided to document everything.
Cancer, you will not bring me down.
She worked to stay positive in a truly terrifying situation. Pregnant with cancer.
It does make it a little bit more challenging. There are certainly some rules that change when you're talking about an intrauterine pregnancy associated with a breast cancer.
About to head in to do this procedure.
Alicia came to Baycare's St. Joseph's Hospital, where Dr. Robert Gabordi and others formed the plan.
We were in this situation. It was like, hey, what are we going to do? Can't really do surgery right now with the baby, anesthesia risk, etc. So should we consider doing chemotherapy beforehand? Luckily, the data shows that in breast cancer and being pregnant, it's actually pretty well tolerated.
145 milligrams.
She started with chemo, and then she would need surgery.
The days when we used to do these aggressive surgeries because we didn't think that we had many options intraoperatively, those days are over. And now we're able to do smaller surgeries and more precise surgeries.
So I just got my IV put in.
Then more chemo.
It was a little bit emotional, but it is hair and it will grow back. And
the truth is, while breast cancer in pregnancies is uncommon, it's not rare. It happens in 1 out of every 3,000 pregnancies.
This went about as smoothly as it possibly could, given the circumstances.
1 month early, their bundle of joy was born. And for her name,
my family, my friends who have supported me and been here through this journey with me.
Award Alicia.
This has been a journey, to say the least.
Kept coming back to.
I just kept saying, when speaking to people, my journey, like this journey that I've been on, this journey, and I'm like, journey.
Little Journey made it to this world.
Who's a cute baby?
But her mother's fight was far from over.
Miss Henry? Hey, how's it going?
Back for checkups, but also, Alicia needed radiation to get rid of the remaining cancer.
What we're looking at is 2 projections of Alicia's breast. One in what we call the craniocaudal direction, or top to bottom, and another in what we call an oblique, or side to side.
Alicia became one of the first in Tampa Bay to be treated with this precise RT machine.
A small radiation source will come out, circle around the breast. It never actually touches the patient.
It allows radiation to be delivered to the breast while sparing the heart and lungs from exposure.
The doctors that I had with me are, I call my guardian angels. It's like my team of angels that helped me bring my baby here safely. Hey, Bubba.
They leave the hospital each time grateful. Grateful to return home as a family, trusting in their love.
the story of true love begins with love and it ends with love. And whatever comes along the way is handled, and love stands strong.
Handled and appreciative. They've been given time to write more chapters.
You can't run from the moment. You can't undermine the moment. You have to take it for what it is, but move forward with the love that it began with. You know, and as Shakespeare once said, all is well that ends well.
In Tampa, I'm Erin Murray, Spectrum News.
What an incredible couple. Alicia will take medication to keep the cancer away for 10 years and will be getting checkups every 6 months, and she'll need to continue to get a yearly mammogram. And it's that mammogram that's a lifesaver in the world of cancer. Doctors tell us when it comes to identifying cancer, you are your first line of defense. If you notice any changes, it never hurts to tell a doctor, and mammograms should begin at 40 years of age.
Listen, prevention is the name of the game. Prevention, prevention, prevention. You know, I give chemo. I don't want to give chemo.
Most mammograms take only 15 minutes. And to learn more about area resources and the new procedures used in Alicia's care, just go to baynews9.com.
The life that we have lost. And I try not to dwell on that. We try to stay positive.
The holidays are a time when we spend time with our families, but for some, this Christmas it will be the first time without a family member. Spectrum Bay News 9's Erin Murray shares one family story as they navigate the holidays without the one they love.
That's from when he was in the Air Force.
In the Ray household,
Faith, family, and friends.
yes, those 3 words are held on high, especially at Christmas time.
That's the one he wanted. So sure. He got it.
But high atop the mantle this holiday, there isn't holly or tinsel.
He was in the Air Force 5 years, 5 months. So he was in fuels. He refueled the planes.
But instead, items to remember. The man Stacy and Beverly Ray love.
So heartbreaking because it was so sudden. We were just very thankful God didn't take him at the scene, that he did give us those 4 days in the hospital to prepare and to say bye with him.
Husband and father, Donnie Ray, was killed while riding his motorcycle to work in March. This is the first Christmas.
This was his spot no matter what.
Without him.
So pretty much immediately I set it up and then kind of like, sorry, but nobody sit here.
But no tree this year. No extravagant decorations.
Not having him here is going to be pretty difficult. Yeah. So, especially for the first year, but from here on out, it's going to be hard.
Instead of old holiday traditions, they're keeping to a new one. They now do multiple times a week. The pair visit his grave at the Florida National Cemetery.
It's a perfect spot.
Donnie rests on a hill among rows and rows of white marble headstones.
Donald Michael Ray, Senior Airman, United States Air Force, loving husband, dad, and friend.
You see, this cemetery was more than just a final resting place for Donnie.
They don't make guys like Donnie Ray anymore. He was always a family-first guy.
Donnie was a man's man. Probably one of the best family guys I ever met.
It's where he's worked for the last 11 years.
He was a straight shooter, and everything he said with passion. So he was a great guy. It's been tough, but you know, I go by his site, you know, just about every other day at least, you know, to check on him.
His coworkers, like his family, miss him too.
In a way, it feel like something's missing, you know, like working here, like this place has lost a beat.
He has left his print in this place.
To honor their coworker and friend, they helped lay him to rest.
That's perfect.
And then shortly after, chipped in to buy a bench in his honor. It sits between 2 old oak trees near his grave.
They're our family. Yeah. And there's been quite a few times if it wasn't for them, I don't know what we would have done.
They have a place now to sit with comfort as they mourn.
The biggest thing that like keeps me going, like my why to keep going every day, is just
for him to live through me with everything that he's taught.
This Christmas, and all to come, certainly won't be the same. But they know Donnie's love and memory will never leave them.
My family and my faith, and that I feel blessed, and I still do, even though he's gone, because I did get to love him.
Beverly's soulmate, Stacy's loving dad, a faithful friend, and solemn serviceman. Donnie Ray will remain those things forever and always.
Bye, babe.
Love you.
With photojournalist Eugene Buenaventura, I'm Erin Murray, Spectrum News.
Donnie's family says there were 2 charities that support veterans close to his heart, 22 a Day and Canine for Warriors. To learn more about Donnie and those charities, go to baynews9.com.
At Moffitt Cancer Center, doctors and researchers work together for one cause: find a cure for cancer. But as Spectrum Bay News 9's Erin Murray shows us, in the pursuit of one cause, a different set of talents came into tune.
Everything inside Moffitt is about stopping cancer.
I wonder how we would use it for research.
From the research teams to the doctors.
What we're looking for is changes over time.
The mission is clear.
We care about the prevention and cure of cancer, but we care about the patient experience.
Late night hours are far from uncommon. But tonight, staying this late is about more than striking the right note. Some are here for a type of healing of a musical sort.
Ready? Here we go.
Meet the Remissions, a band made up entirely of Moffitt employees. Dr. Dena Ataya sings lead vocals, along with Dr. Shelley Roger, a cancer epidemiologist. Shelley's husband, Mike Roger, is a research manager. He plays the guitar. The newest member is Dr. Mart Robertson-Tessie on the mandolin. The bass player, Jeff Lighton, is a nurse. And keeping the beat is Moffitt security officer, Ron Zalva. Finally, the band leader and piano player, Dr. Patrick Hu. It was his idea to start the band just over a year and a half ago. I should also mention, he's the president and CEO of Moffitt.
I love music. I've always been in bands. So when I came here a couple of years ago, I said, we're starting a band.
Curing cancer and forming bands is kind of his thing. Prior to the Remissions, at Houston's MD Anderson, he started the Checkpoints. Then, at the National Cancer Institute, Protocol Violations. So, when he came to Moffitt in 2020, he put out the word. Dr. Ataya was the first to send him an email.
I stared at it for, 10 to 15 minutes. Like, do I really want to email the CEO? Okay, yes, I do, because music is just such a joy.
And then I started getting emails from everybody saying, hey, I sing, I play the bass, I play the drums. And so we just started getting everyone together.
They practice a few times a month if possible. When they do play together, they'll admit it's special.
This is my whole week to practice.
Looking forward to it.
That's all weekend.
Playing music is a release because dealing with cancer and the people it hurts day in and day out is a lot.
We have a lot of fun, and after that, after I practice, usually it's on a Wednesday or Thursday night, the next day I'm just even more unflappable.
So they play for happiness, they play for healing, and they play for a need. No stress here, even while next to the CEO.
No, that's kind of crazy.
Okay, a little crazy, but...
They're some of my best friends now in Tampa here, so really love them.
And if dealing with cancer teaches you anything, it's to love and enjoy every moment.
That is what it's all about, not just with the band, but with life. Life is, we have to enjoy, we have one life. We have to enjoy every moment of our life.
Rocking out inside Moffitt Cancer Center in Tampa, I'm Erin Murray.
Yeah, music is the best.
Spectrum News.